insight into global issues that confront us every day. The Junior High School Model United Nations Conference is a must for every child on this planet. It provides us with the necessary tool to debate, enhance our confidence, and probe for answers to our planet's questions. My first contact with this laudable program was in July 2006. It has benefited me a lot in terms of exposure. As I speak to you, I have more than 150 friends across the globe who communicate with me to discuss topical issues of the world. Parents must endeavor to assist their wards to participate in this program. They will eventually be the beneficiaries. Government has a big responsibility towards this program too. It must play a central role by at least sponsoring 5 children every year. Ghana will be the winner. To the program movers, more grease to your elbow. Bravo. God bless you all, and thank you.
The Model United Nations Conference is a simulation held to enhance the confidence of students, give them the necessary tool to debate, and probe for answers to our planet's questions. I think government and corporate bodies should do a lot to resource this program, to fund it. Now, last year, 2007, I went to source funding for my trip to New York. The commercial manager snapped us, telling us the program was a parochial one. Today, I'm sure that company will be revising their corporate social responsibility program.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear educators, good morning. Last year around this time, I presented for you and waited on the Millennium Development Goals. And fortunately, I won the best award for the South American and Caribbean bloc. It did not end there though. The award winners were given the opportunity to participate in Model UN in New York and Washington, D.C. And fortunately for me again, I won an honorable mention award in Washington, D.C. Some intangible benefits I have derived from this program are the improvement of my basic internet skills, public speaking skills, and gaining a better understanding of the Model UN system, and also boosting my confidence. My participation in Model UN has brought me into contact with so many people, including UN officials. I also made a lot of friends with whom I still keep in touch. Finally, as you begin this conference, I leave you with these 3 Model UN keywords: learn, live, and lead. Thank you.
They are doing a very great job. They are really sacrificing for us, because if you look at what they put into it, they put in a lot. They have to mobilize funds to pay for the things we do. They take their time when they are teaching and explaining things to us. They make sure that we understand everything. They are really doing a great job. They've put us on a platform and given us a great exposure.
Invited guests, fellow delegates, I present to you the measures my country, United Arab Emirates, has put in place to achieve universal primary education and to eradicate poverty and hunger by 2015, as enshrined in the Millennium Development Goals 1 and 2. Honorable Chair, my country has fully achieved MDG 1 through the foreign exchange earned from the sale of oil and other economic activities that afforded UAE a high GDP per capita, which was estimated at $24,000 in 2006. Honorable Chair, the UAE also makes other efforts in enhancing the well-being of its citizens by the introduction of a host of social programs, including 1, the allocation of farmlands to farmers and securing cooperative marketing for their products; 2, the provision of financial and material support to fishermen; 3, provision of water and electricity at support prices to citizens; and 4, the tax exemption granted on machines and raw materials for national factories. Honorable Chair, the UAE has practically achieved MDG 2, which proposes the achievement of universal primary education by the year 2015. The following are some statistics to confirm this assertion: that the net enrollment in primary education rose from 97.1% in 1990 to 98.1% in 2005. that the proportion of people starting grade 1 and reaching grade 5 improved from 95% in 1990 to 96.8% in 2005, and that the literacy rate for the citizens within the ages of 15 and 24 years increased from 95.5% to 98.5% within the same period. If it took UAE 15 years to achieve a percentage increase of between 1 and 3% in the 3 parameters outlined, then it can be inferred that 10 years from 2005 will afford my country an achievement in universal primary education, which is close to 100%. This positive trend suggests that the remaining challenges for UAE under Goal 2 are very minimal. These results have been made possible through the efforts of the UAE's Ministry of Economy and other connected ministries that afforded or managed to put together specific policies or relevant strategies to support human resource development and technology transfer. Honorable Chair, my country makes very good contributions internationally in support of countries with their quest of achieving MDG 1 and 2. And we believe in the philosophy that forming global partnerships will make the world a better place to live. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Delegate.
I would like to ask the delegate from the United Arab Emirates the strategies his country has put in place to achieve universal primary education since the literacy rates and enrollment rates have increased. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, my country, because of its wealthiness from the money we get from oil, we've made education free and compulsory for all citizens. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Delegate. You may take your seat.
Thank you. LifeLink has boosted my morals. It has helped me in public speaking skills. Now I don't have stage fright. I used to have stage fright. Now I've gained the confidence of talking in front of a large number of people.
LifeLink Model UN. It's a non-governmental organization which has the aim of bringing together children to come and debate on political issues in each and every country. And children are assigned with countries they have to represent. So they come to talk about the country they are representing, their political background, their economic background, and everything.
They improve. The verbal fluency is increased. They have the confidence and they are able to face a group of people. Formerly, it was not that way.
It helped me to inculcate the habit of reading. Because of this, every time I come across when I come across everything, I try to read it. I also listen to news because it helps you to know about global issues, things happening in the world. It has helped me a lot. Even in my talking, it has given me good public speaking.
Honorable Delegate.
Please hold on, Honorable Delegate. There is a motion on board. Motion dated 24th October 2008. Mr. Chairman, I move that the speaking time is set to 3 minutes. Mover, Bangladesh. Seconder, Bahrain.
Okay.
I call on the mover to explain the motion.
I had the motion to 3 minutes because the delegates who have read the opposition papers did not say everything that I want to know. That is why. Thank you.
If the time be changed to 3 minutes, it will waste our time. So all delegates on the speakers list won't be able to read the opposition papers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sekistan. Now I'll entreat all delegates to 3 minutes show by placards. Pages, please help me in counting. Delegate against the motion.
This is an adult session which children are taking part in. So the first challenge is bringing down the language to the level of the children so that they can effectively participate in the debates.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I rise on a point of information. I'd like to know from delegates of India, where did they get the money to increase the pay of workers? Thank you.
Delegate from India.
When I say they are increasing the pay of workers, they don't just increase it. The government gives jobs to some people. Then those in the market, those selling in the market, they give part of the money to the government, so the government can increase the pay of workers.
Thank you very much, Honorable Delegate.
It will benefit you very much in the future. You make new friends. Everyone here is friendly. It's good. And I encourage other people who want to join to join next year.
We've done the draft resolution. We've learned more about the computer. We did public speaking, and they helped us typing.
Delegate from Panama.
I'd like to ask my honorable delegate from Zimbabwe whether the schools have been built to accommodate all the students. If yes, where was the money gotten from? Because she made mention of some of the children attending school under trees and part of them attending schools in the classroom, and in the afternoon they switch. Thank you.
Yes, they've built schools to accommodate the students, but in the schools there are two grades of schools. There are grade A schools and grade B schools. In the grade A schools, those that can afford the fees go there, but in the grade B schools, they don't pay any fees, so they just come there, and then when they are in school, one group of children attend school under the tree, while the other stays in the classroom, and then in the afternoon they switch.
At first, I used to be very shy, but it's made me confident, and it has improved my public speaking skills.
It also enhances your chances of negotiations, your chances of working together, and then solving the global problems, working about peace, how to achieve peace together as a people, working from different backgrounds and different nations. And so it's something very good that brings about the peace, working together to achieve peace and finding solutions to the numerous problems confronting us as a people, globally and nationally.
I would like to ask the delegate from Kenya, why does Kenya urge developed countries to aid developing countries achieve the MDGs?
Achieve the MDGs because they are already industrialized, and they will aid the developing countries achieve the MDGs. And in September 2000, developed countries made a pledge that they will aid developing countries achieve the MDGs. Thank you.
You debate and stuff, and you find out what stuff you know and what other stuff you don't know. Like stuff like resolutions, motions, and other stuff. So we would like to know how we debate and do all that stuff.
Please, I raise a point of information. Please, I'd like to ask the delegate from Macedonia. In his speech, he mentioned...
The delegate from?
Macedonia.
Macedonia, okay.
In his speech, he mentioned that there are some ways that the people of Macedonia are going to reduce poverty, and one is to establish a dynamic growth of the economy. Please, can you explain what that means?
They are trying to establish a dynamic growth pattern of the economy. I'm talking about establishing a growth pattern of the economy which is full of ideas. For example, look at Ghana. We have many materials, but we are not really benefiting because we don't have...
Honorable delegates, are you from Macedonia or from Ghana?
Macedonia.
Thank you very much.
You realize that they don't have...
Delegates, you could restructure your answer and come back. I'll come back with the answer. Thank you very much.
This program broadens my mind. It tells me I have to go forward, I don't have to learn on what is taught at school, but I still have to do research, even though I've been taught at school, to do research on that topic taught, so that I know more about the topic and then progress.
Delegate from Barbados.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I would like to ask the delegate from Qatar the GDP per capita of his country, since he said in his position paper that is the highest GDP. Thank you.
Qatar.